hands with the Secret Service. Of course, he's very disappointed he couldn't be here.
Well, our thoughts are with him and everyone else quarantined at the Capitol today.
Thank you.
I'd like to begin with Claire Underwood before you met your husband in Texas. And I have a couple of pictures.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, that was Red.
An accomplished writer?
An enthusiast.
This one's from a couple of years later.
Oh, my goodness. You like those penny loafers? Those are one.
Those are two very different girls. Which one are you more comfortable being?
My family's ranch. That was home for me.
You didn't like the prep school?
No, I think I preferred the dirt.
You grew up in Dallas, though. Highland Park.
Yes. My father, well, he was a businessman, so we lived in the city, but we're ranchers. I mean, we go back 3 generations, our family.
Your parents were very wealthy.
We were comfortable, yes. They made sure I wanted for nothing. It was a very happy childhood.
What is your most vivid memory from that time?
My most vivid memory? Wow. Probably when I was about 9 or 10, my father took me to Dealey Plaza where Kennedy was shot. And he said, "Claire, a great man died here." And I remember not fully comprehending the meaning of death yet. And I asked him how he died, and he told me. And I remember feeling so sad, so angry. It seemed so unfair. I started to cry, and my daddy picked me up, and he wrapped his arms around me, and he said, "Don't be sad, sweetheart. He made the world a better place, but sometimes that comes at a price." I guess that was the most vivid memory.
2 years of high school at the prestigious Phillips Academy.
And then on to Radcliffe.
Yes.
Where you would meet the future vice president.
Back then, just a dashing law student. I never dreamed he would become vice president, of course.
Some people think that your marriage may be a bit more calculated than you let on, that perhaps he needed your family's money.
No, that's just not true.
Your father did contribute an awful lot to his campaign.
Yes, he did, because he believed in Francis.
Would he have won that campaign had it not been for your father's contributions?
I don't know. I mean, it certainly helped. But I like to think that it was Francis's ideas and leadership that convinced voters, not just TV commercials.
You've been married 27 years.
That's right.
You were just in school. I mean, you married so young.
We did. But when you found the one, well, Francis was the one.
You call him Francis.
Well, back home they call him Frank, still. But he likes that I call him Francis. He said that it makes him sound more sophisticated.
Is it hard being a politician's wife?
It's thrilling. Not without its challenges.
Always in the background, subsuming your goals for his goals.
No, I don't see it that way. We're 2 very independent people who have chosen to live our lives together. I support him. He supports me.
Which, goes back to the political partnership.
Well, my husband happens to be a politician, and I happen to do political work. But our partnership extends far beyond that.
Children. Was that a sacrifice? Because you haven't had any.
Francis and I wanted to devote our lives to public service, and we didn't feel that we could both do that and be the parents we wanted to be, so we made the choice.
We've heard that answer before.
Sorry?
You have given the exact same answer in previous interviews.
Because it's the truth.
Forgive me, but career and timing, those are often very convenient answers.
It is true that whatever it takes for people to get from maybe to yes never arrived for me.
Never felt the pressure? No maternal instinct?
No.
And it was a choice. It wasn't because you couldn't have any.
Well, Francis and I did what was right for us.
Because it is unusual. I mean, even now, for politicians at the executive level not to have children.
Yes, it is. In your husband's second congressional campaign, there was a Republican, a pro-family candidate, who made some pretty unsettling accusations.
You know, Francis is a Southern Democrat. We have thick skins.
He suggested, in order to keep your husband's political career on track,
Children are the center of many people's lives. And I think they just want to make sure that their representatives will fight for their children's dreams. And Francis has again and again proven that he will. And he will continue to do so as vice president.
he claimed that
You may have been pregnant during the campaign. Was there a pregnancy? Have you ever been pregnant?
Break.
No, that's not going to happen.
Yes.
During the campaign?
Before.
Was it a miscarriage?
No.
Did you terminate the pregnancy?
If I said yes, my husband's political career would be in jeopardy. My faith would be questioned, likely my life would be threatened. But I won't feel ashamed. Yes, I was pregnant, and yes, I had an abortion.
To discuss the circumstances?
I became pregnant as a result of a sexual assault.
Are you saying that you were...
Raped.
You've never spoken publicly about this before.
No one ever asked.
Can you tell us what happened?
It was college. A classmate we were dating, and it happened on we had a fight, and he forced himself on me.
Did you tell anybody about it? I mean, was he charged?
No, because at the time I felt that I was somehow at fault. I knew I wasn't, but I just didn't want to be stared at. I didn't want to be known as the girl who got raped. And when I became pregnant, I wasn't going to drop out of school. I wasn't going to let this man ruin my life. So I made a choice. I ended it.
But if you never told anybody about it, the assailant could still be out there. Can you tell us anything about him?
I saw him for the first time in almost 30 years, just a few months ago.
Where?
At a commissioning ceremony that Francis and I attended.
Did you speak to him?
Briefly. Francis pinned stars on him.
He was being commissioned?
General Dalton McGuinness. And for the record, Francis has always known about the assault. He just didn't know the name. And he's been nothing but supportive all these years.
We're going to have to reach out to the general for a response to what you just said.
Would you mind if we took a quick break?
Absolutely. We'll be right back with Mrs. Claire Underwood. Take all the time you need.